Hi Keith, just a little bit of an update now that I'm getting back to the PMW driven LED COBs. Sorry, I have to think what I'm doing now. Just to show you what I'm using. So this is my 2-digit display, normal holding it up. And then, oops, just tip it over. So there's the PMW module, let it focus. But I'm using one of these Seeed XIAO with the Wi-Fi. I think it's ESP32C3, I think it's called. So that's set up as a hub, and it's also driving when it receives clock information to I2C to the PMW module. That's a power supply. It used to give me 5 volts, part of my investigation before. So what I'm trying to do here, now that I've shown you that little thing, it's got this is its little Wi-Fi aerial actually, and I've got a 12 volt power supply here. I'm just going to switch those lights off now you've seen it. So that's running, that lot's running as a hub, and over here I've got my race box as normal, which is connected to that hub. Difficult to see the time display because I've got the brilliance right down, because that little battery pack can't handle a lot of juice. And then I've got DSRC running over here, which is connected to the hub, and I've also got my little repeater app that's connected to the hub. And as you can see, the clock from the display is being processed. Okay, so if I so this 2-digit display I'm using, the left hand side will show minutes before the last minute, as before. It will show the minute, and then the right hand digit will show every 10 seconds it changes. So what's that? 6 minutes every 6 minutes? No, that's every 10 minutes. 10 seconds, sorry. Oh god. Right, so I'll hit the start. Hopefully you can hear the horns. And on the display, try not to burn the display out. So that's class up, and so you've got 3 bars on the right, which means you're between 60 and 50 seconds, well 59 and 50, now it's flashing at the top. You've seen all that before, so that haven't been tested, so I don't know if it's going to be useful. You know, people might be better off with the 3 and then going down to just 2, just 1 digit, if you see what I mean. Meanwhile over here you've got the repeater showing the 2 minutes 30 and class up, sorry, not focusing very well on that, and obviously DSRC is going here. So the idea of that is that problem I was having with the long cables or whatever, of having that display plugged into the race box. I don't have that problem if I use a hub. Of course that hub can be completely autonomous, so the display is running in its own battery, whatever that needs, I don't know yet, but that's just for testing. And then the race box connects to the hub as well, so the only thing feeding it is DSRC box app device that's connected also to the hub. So I'll just let it go down to so it's at 1 minute between 40 and 30. So 30 seconds it's flashing the middle bar, which means we're between 30 and 20. And it's actually 21. It goes to 20, so we're down to 1 bar now. And then at 10 seconds it will flash. So I'll just briefly switch the lights on, but I mean it's not a no, it's just burning out, isn't it? Switch the light back on, and now because it's below 1 minute, it's showing the seconds on both digits. The display is only on for countdown, so it in theory it's 5 minutes approximately per race, so a battery should last quite well with it. what else is there? Not a lot. I'll just let it to run down so you can see that it's all working. Again, I'll come over to here. The repeater showing just class light left, as is the race box, and obviously we're down to 16 seconds. So over here, I'm now down to, shut up. So it shuts itself off at 0, and all the displays have gone. I'll just do a general recall. And of course this won't do anything, all it reacts is that countdown. But of course what it's doing is, or every command it's getting in from DSRC, sorry I can't even say that properly, is being repeated out to however many devices are connected. So in this case it's 2 devices, the race box and the repeater. Obviously it's got 3 devices connected, but it doesn't bother sending it back to that one. It doesn't. Okay, that's it. So I mean it's not 100% solid at the moment. I haven't looked at reconnects and all that sort of stuff, but it does work. So I may well try it out down the lake and see how it goes. Take care.